They're gonna R. Kelly him. Now she coming out like saying this, and she's a married woman, don't have no reason to lie. Oh, Diddy and some more. You know, that's what I came on for today. I'm like, damn. My man can't keep, I don't know, ever since he did that lawsuit with the Deleon, I'm telling you, things that got real heated for him. But yo, Cassie is saying that they agreed to Bill Cosby this man. Yo, Bill Cosby, you know what they did to Bill Cosby. You know, they're going to R. Kelly him. Now she coming out like saying this, and she's a married woman, don't have no reason to lie. She don't have no reason to come out and say, okay, cool, so cool. Now, what I do know is people, jealous people. It's a thing about jealous people when they don't want to see you have nothing and they want it all. Those kind of people really don't have no boundaries in life. They don't really know, like they don't have limits. Like my mother told me that things that I shouldn't do, I always listen to. Like what your mother told you. My mother told me don't never stand and put your hand on your hip. What is Puffy thinking about? Yo, you can't do all of this. Cause now, do y'all want to ask me, do I think these allegations are true? I don't know. Because the only thing I can really tell you is when you get money, your preferences, your whole everything changes. You turn into a creep. So you be like, damn, you understand? Like, I'm going to give y'all an example. I want y'all to follow me real good. So let's say if you start off and you just watching pornographic movies and you be like, there's nothing wrong. But what happens over so long, you keep watching them and then your mind adapts to them and then you be like, what else is better? What else is better? And then you always be reaching for what else is better? What else is better? But if you don't never have control over yourself to just know the levels and say, okay, those are levels you don't never travel to, whatever, these is the dues, these are the morals, this is how things go, and then you can understand how to live. But when you have that kind of money and you have that kind of power, sometimes you lose your morals and you lose your definition of life. You don't understand why you're doing it. You don't know why you're doing it. You think when money becomes something that you have and it doesn't really matter to anyone around you.
No, I've said this a few times, and I'm going to say it again. I believe Diddy has done a lot of wrong. When it comes on to all the charges he was facing, I believe he did a lot of wrongs. But what I also believe is that the system or the machine turned on Diddy. Because, once again, Diddy has been doing these stuff for years, over a decade, and he was protected by the same system or machine, whatever you guys want to call it. But Diddy went ahead and made some moves that upset that machine or system, and it decided to turn on him. Because I do not believe in no way, shape, or form Diddy, I believe that time is the master and, stuff shall come to light. I believe that. But with just how everything happened with Diddy, the timing, the institutions that he was going up against at that very moment, how everything played out at that very time, I believe that the system had a part to do in his downfall. As I said, I also believe that time is the master, and if you're doing bad, at some time in life, it will come to light. I believe that. But with Diddy, I believe that the system or the machine played a part in his downfall. I strongly believe that. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts on perspective, man. But Marco is making it clear that Diddy going up against the liquor company, Diageo, that was one of the biggest mistakes he made. And I also agree. But as I said, I want you guys to let me know your thoughts on perspective down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, y'all. Drop a like and subscribe. Show some love.
They be like, damn, so rap music went all the way left and it just left us out. But then they took that turn. Let me tell you what they did so y'all get it. They took that turn on purpose. They said, let's dumb down the way a lot of these people or this culture is making money. They are making a lot of money and it's uncontrollable. We have to get these people off of doing this and back into work work positions. Like, we're missing workers. So they say, okay, this is what we do. Let's go out here and make it hard for everybody who's in the United States working so we can create some more jobs so people can get back to work. And in order for people to get back to work, we're going to have to dumb them down, make them need us, make them dependent on us again. How do we do that? Well, first of all, let's take their music and let's just over saturate it, and let's just overly do it and make it really disrespectful. So then at the end, we done did the most disrespectful. Just be like, now we're not learning from it. It doesn't sound good. It all sounds like, look at this. I want y'all to pay attention. Yes, Slick Rick definitely is dope. I want y'all to pay attention. You got artists like Meek Mills. You got artists like Finesse Two Times. You got artists like, man, a lot of these rappers and these artists now, ask yourself, do you honestly think that they're going to have a hit record again like DaBaby? And did you know for the first time in a long time, there's no rap song charting on top 40? There's no rap song. Then they took the music and said, well, let's let the girls do the music. Let's just let it be all about Lotto and Sexy Red and let her come on there and say, that's my boyfriend and her booty and all this. You'd be like, wow, this is so disrespectful. I can't even see how we're listening to it. So then now they took them, let them run, and then do more disrespect to us and more damage. And then now that they did it, the only music we can listen to has got to be something uplifting, because so many people been down for so long. Nobody wants to listen to no music that constantly keeps bringing them down. So that's what they did to us in music. You understand? And that's what they did to water us down, to take it from us, to make us go back to work.
Listen, man, Mark Corey definitely got a point, because I remember seeing and hearing stories about, leaders and elites coming together to create a sort of music thing that it's literally to draw your energy. It's literally to produce low vibrational music. Because if you look around, a lot of the artists, that's what happening. Because the truth is, yes, it's popping because that's what most of the people are consuming, low vibrational music, negative music. So a lot of new artists, they'll be like, oh, that's what's selling, that's what I'm gonna do. But truth be told, those are people that are just not aware, right? Those are people that are just not aware, because if you're truly aware, you understand that you listening to all those negative musics and low vibrational music, those stuff is literally just drawing your energy and make you weaker mentally. And when you're weak mentally, guess what? You're going to be weak physically, right? So Mark Corey is making it clear that these stuff are stuff that was orchestrated by the elites to lower our, availability when it comes on to having sense, lower how we operate, our mindset, and overall just break us down. So I definitely agree with that. That's why I say overall he definitely has a point. Overall he definitely has a point. I cannot disagree with that, man. It's just the time of world we're living in. You just got to open up your eyes. You just got to be aware, man. It's the truth. It's crazy, but it's the truth. A lot of these stuff was orchestrated by elites, was put in place. A lot of these stuffs are traps that was put in place to catch us and break us. Like, man, y'all just got to be smart, man. Let me know your thoughts and perspective down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all believe. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love. It is your boy Premium Celeb, and as usual, I'm out.